is Walter Johnson speaking. We have delayed the program scheduled for this time in order to bring you a report from the sands of Iwo Jima. And now, for detailed words from that area, we call in journalist and reporter Miss Phyllis B. Armstrong. Go ahead, Phyllis.
This is Phyllis Armstrong speaking. Our amphibious force is now on the 12th day of the operation for the capture of Iwo Jima. It has been an uphill pull all the way because the island is strongly fortified. It seems that the Japanese defenders would rather die in their places, and they are doing just that. About 20,000 Japanese are still holding firm against 100,000 American Marines by using a vast system of bunkers, hidden artillery, and underground tunnels. But our own Marines are, at this very instant, out there fighting with even more skill, determination, and outstanding courage. Although this island is full of rocky, lifeless, craggy soil and volcanic ash smelling like rotten eggs, our Marines refuse to let any amount of obstacles stop them. I am glad to be able to say that our troops, strongly supported as they are by air and naval forces, are now over the hump. The end is in sight and it will be in our favor. Now we will be hearing from our very own U.S. Navy General Chester W. Nimitz. Sir, are you ready?
This is Chester Nimitz speaking. Roger that. Thank you, Miss Armstrong. I give great credit to our amphibious force, but I must say it would be a mistake to think that this battle is being fought by the amphibious forces alone. These forces, which seize and hold territory, are only part of the Great Fifth Fleet, whose carriers, battleships, cruisers, and destroyers have been covering our operations by direct attacks on the Japanese homeland. And the Fifth Fleet itself is but a part of the forces of the Pacific Ocean areas, which also include the submarines, the shore-based air, and the auxiliary fleet of the service force. Cooperating with us in this effort are General MacArthur's forces, our aircraft in China, and the British and American military power in India. So this battle for the one small island of Iwo Jima, worthless except for its military significance, really extends over half the area of the globe. Likewise will the rule of the Allies when this war is over. Back to you, Miss Armstrong.
Roger that. This is Phyllis Armstrong speaking. Thank you, sir. I'm sure America enjoyed hearing you. How about it, America? On the 5th day of the battle, photographer Joe Rosenthal snapped a photo of 5 Marines and 1 Navy corpsman raising our American flag, which I'm sure you have all seen in the daily newspaper. The flag raisers' names are as the following: Corporal Harlan Locke, Navy Pharmacist Mate John Bradley, Corporal Reen Gagnon, PFC Franklin Sisley, Sergeant Michael Strake, and Corporal Ira Hayes. And now, here is a moment at Iwo Jima. This is what the men are living under in their foxholes. When you go to bed in your foxhole at night, you lie awake usually for hours listening to this. Once more, this is Phyllis B. Armstrong speaking for the Confined American Radio Network. And now I return you to Walter Johnson.
This is Walter Johnson speaking. You have just heard a special report on the Confined American Radio Network from Miss Phyllis B. Armstrong. We bring you now the program originally scheduled.